Hey guys, Sockaboy here, welcome to another video. Today is the part 2 finale of What If Tinker was in LB Battle Season 1. If you haven't watched that, I recommend it, but here's a short recap. In this timeline, Tinker won the 1 million Robux from Season 1, spent it on slandering those who just lost against him. In town, he lost the views, and due to that, when the Season 2 puzzle was announced, he knew in order to get views back up and to revive his dead channel, he was gonna have to go and get the swords fast. So, within the first 3 hours, Kreek was streaming trying to get clues, but Tinker found Russo's sword fast and made sure to just brag on Kreek's stream. People in Kreek's community are disappointed that Tinker found it fast, seeing what he did in Season 1, and also sad because Kreek's obviously discouraged to find the swords, so he decides to give up on finding the swords and instead directs his attention to practicing. But he knew that Tinker would be watching, so in order to make Tinker not watch, Kreek would do short piggy streams and act like he was trying to find the sword, when in reality he was only doing 1 through 3 hour streams so that he could spend the rest of the day practicing. Not much videos came from him during this time because he knew he wanted to win for his community. Just Tinker has non-stop been trying to find the swords. He even stops only to record videos. When he's not recording videos, he's only looking for the swords. During this time, it also takes him a lot longer to make videos since instead of editing, he tries finding the swords. The swords are all he cares about right now, because he knows that those are the only thing that can get his views up. Tinker's community being more toxic than ever during this time due to lack of uploads. They just, when the polls come out to see who win, they just all say Tinker and hate on anyone that says Tinker wouldn't win. My username's this offers to train Tinker instead because he just ditched Kreek in this timeline while training him, and then Tinker says no. The reason why he says no is Tinker says if my username's this finds the sword, my username's this will be able to train him as much as he wants and he'll get half of the Robux. My username's this reluctantly agrees and starts his search for the sword. While Kreek's been practicing off the stream, he realizes the games he's doing is all pretty easy, so he just dominates them. He just absolutely annihilates his matches. The judges are surprised, but also are excited to see that if someone could go against Tinker. And then Tinker's match with Preston, he just struggled. The reason why he struggled in his match is because he was only looking for the swords, not practicing. But he barely got to the finale, so Tinker barely got to the finale, but at the last he has, and Kreek knows that he barely got to the finale, so Kreek decides to start looking for the swords once again. After a while, with Kreek's community there to back him up, Kreek finds Russo's sword. They finally found it. User informs Tinker, and Tinker is angry. He goes to Twitter saying how the sword should have been a lot harder to find because it was the easiest sword. Tinker says 750k Robux if my username just finds the final sword before Kreek, and he'll be able to practice. With this, my username's this and Tinker both work non-stop trying to find the final sword, which would be Sabrina's. And at last, the day in the finale, just barely my username's this found the sword on time. So obviously, the day of the finale, while it's being streamed, my username's this wants Tinker to win, so Tinker can get to 250k, my youngins this gets to 750k. Kreek's ready, he's been practicing for days, and he knows he has a good chance of winning. While in a week, Tinker would average 1 hour of practice, and he was unready. In the same amount of time which was a week, Kreek would have been able to practice over 100 hours. Over 100 hours of him practicing for OB battles in hell, because he knew it's gonna be worth it, and he was ready to show that he was practicing. Somehow Tinker was still a game out god with getting 1 hour of practice. This is because he's spent time learning each of the different games, and somehow, I don't know how, but somehow he just recognized what to do for every single game in the OB Battles finale. So User was streaming, but it was neck and neck in between Tinker and Kreek. Kreek just barely winning, and all eyes were on Tinker, but he cracked at the pressure and the lack of practice, and on the last jump he needed to complete, the last and final jump he needed so that he could tie with Kreek, get one more round and win, he missed the jump. He just missed the jump by very little, and he lost the entire thing. My usernames this and Tinker are both annoyed. Tinker just ends his recording, leaves the call instead of saying GG, and starts reflecting. Meanwhile, my usernames this is just hilarious. He's calling it rigged on Twitter, saying a bunch of awful things, and saying how Tinker should have won, and yet he didn't, and it's rigged. He's making up a bunch of lies. Meanwhile, Tinker's just reflecting, and Kreek and his community are celebrating. Kreek knew what he wanted to spend his 1 million Robux on, which was the same Dominus he did in the original timeline, but instead of his girlfriend making several videos of him doing jailbreak challenges and him making videos in jailbreak of it, it was all within Piggy, because that would still be Kreek's main game. So due to that, Kreek was just going on and on, trying to get his Dominus back. Meanwhile, it's been a week after, and just Tinker comes out, apologizes for how he acted in Season 1, and talks about how the win ended up humbling him, and he wants to try winning Season 3 without being toxic, and be just respectful. Practice a lot to regain his title as the champion, but he knows it's gonna take a while of dedication, so that's what it begins. And then my youngins, this is just salty, annoyed at it, but he knows there's nothing to do. So pretty much they just all look excited for Season 3, they look ahead, and they know that there's a chance that they will face off again. Who knows? They could be neck and neck again, and Tinker could win this time, or sometimes this could win. Either way, Season 3 they know is going to be the best season yet. And I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you got this far, please do smash like and subscribe. I hope you all are having an amazing day, and I hope I made it better. Hope you all enjoyed today's video, and bye!